Just starting my research on this fine, sunny, hot day. I have to go to the store, and unfortunately, I can't bring the doggies. Boo-hoo, sniff, sniff, sniff. Are you sad, Jimmy? Are you sad? You just mopey. What about you, Stella? Are you sad? Huh? I'll be back, I promise. I'm going to take you guys somewhere. Hopefully. Like we always do. Just can't take you to the store. It's too hot outside. You can't come in the store and the car will be too hot for you. Anyway, I hope to look at some air cards and do some comparison shopping. I'm not planning on buying anything, but then that's what I always say. So here we go. Maybe a little frustrated. There's a lot of places out there that just kind of, I guess, for what they're paying, they're not able to keep or retain or hire people that really have knowledge about the subject. And the other thing is, I'm not trying to be or sound like an elitist about it, but I know I asked some questions of people that are like out of the ordinary, the unusual. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to set up this switcher so it's more reliable. You notice every once in a while the remote camera will freeze up a little, and that's because the Wi-Fi signal is not extremely reliable. I'm using I'm using this old ClearSpot air card. I don't know how you describe this thing. It's a 4G, but I don't even think that matters, And so what I need to look at is getting a Wi-Fi router. And maybe I'm being a little bit harsh. One of the guys in there alerted me to, although he was chewing gum as he did that, one of my pet peeves: if you want to be a good salesman, spit out the gum. I get more distracted by a person chomping gum than by what they're saying or doing. And so, and it's just my personal pet peeve. But I think that I think gum is for elementary school, and even the teachers in elementary school make you spit out your gum. But anyway, so he did help me despite the distraction, and he told me that there is such a thing as routers that can use your phone's Wi-Fi and basically amplify it to other devices. And I think that might be the track that I'm looking for, because all the phone companies sell air cards, which are basically wireless routers, mini wireless routers. They all sell them, but then they want to charge so much for data plans that for what I want to do, it'd probably be prohibitive, even for going on little trips on the road. And that's a shame. That's American greed at work, because there was a time when they started selling those, some even before they started selling cell phones. And when they first introduced them, they were unlimited. But as the internet got popular, they realized they could charge more and give less, especially for, mobility. Which is funny. It's ironic, the whole world is about mobility these days, and people want to cut it off and limit it. But oh well. I sound spoiled, I guess, but I'm trying to do a specific thing, and I'm trying to do it, find the best way to do it, and then do it as inexpensively. And so, if anybody knows, I'm using an app called Switcher. That's all it's called, a Switcher, and it works through iPhones. And basically, I'm trying to take the output from the Switcher and as cleanly as possible send it out into Facebook or YouTube or whatever. And and this, what I'm doing here with the ClearSpot has no data connected to it. Actually, it's dangling. Oops. Has no data. I'm just using it as a Wi-Fi source, so I can sync my cameras up together. Or not, I don't know if sync is the right term. But use the Wi-Fi to broadcast the video signal over. I'm not using it as an internet source. What I've done generally in the past is I've used my phone's Wi-Fi, which is very limited. And you want to talk about glitchy. Ugh. So I like to take my phone's Wi-Fi, amplify it, and then get it reliable so I can send it out and it looks clean and it records cleanly. Anyway, that's a boorish explanation. I give what I promise. Woohoo!